Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pod, Rats Pack Media Podcast. We are going through more brands today, and I am excited for this first one. Why? Because I am a wearer of boxers. I know that's a lot of information to share with the public,
Good to know.
but I am not a tidy whities guy. Bring on the boxers. The crazier the better. Our first brand is Crazy Boxers.
Crazy Boxers. So right off the top, literally, we have a thing shot over $60 for free shipping. So now we are already dealing with a lower average cart value. We're gonna have to play around and figure that out. So what I find very interesting about this site is that it's not so easy to find like the specific pair of boxers you want. You sort of have to sort of scroll through and the way it's just organized, like I'm going to go to the men's section and you just see like you're overwhelmed, right? If you've ever been to this site before, you are just like, I don't know what I want. I want to just see what I want. So like, where am I going to go? I'm going to head over to the men's boxer page, and I'm just going to start seeing random boxers. It seems they have this great deal with Angry Birds, but the issue really is there isn't great organization happening on this site unless you know, like, you came here with a goal of looking for sriracha boxers, right? Without that goal in mind, this becomes much more difficult because you just don't know. Like, I don't even know what's bling bling boxer briefs. Is that a thing? Is it they're shiny? No, they literally have bling on the boxers. Like, these are things I wouldn't know because I've never been to the site before. A recurring purchaser, which is what you're going to have to eventually do, is going to be the way to get this to become a profitable thing. So like here, they're selling them for $15. So in order to achieve that $60 average cart, you have to purchase 60 divided by 15 is 4 pairs of boxers. You need just more. Actually, you need the fifth pair of boxers, 4 or 5 based on the pricing, to get enough to get the free shipping. I'm just curious, like, how many is a typical person? Is a typical person getting 3 and they're just like upgrading to that 4th one? So I want to go and jump into their product pages because I want to see if they're incentivizing additional purchases. So let's add a product to cart, and I'm waiting to see if anything. It appears to me the site's done loading. This is a very missed opportunity. Like, it does have here that they are some money away from getting a free shipping, but nothing's happening to incentivize me to buy more stuff. Add a pop-up right here, maybe in checkout. Let's see if it happens in checkout. It appears to me there's no additional upsell opportunity being done on these pages, which to me is a pretty missed opportunity. They've already added a product to cart. Get them to buy more stuff. Now I want to jump into their Instagram. So I'm going to open their Facebook and their Instagram here. Their Instagram has just only 15,000 people. It's not a huge number. Let's see if their Facebook's just about as small, which is interesting. How much money do you think this brand makes?
They're probably also doing around
$5 million with a tiny Instagram. Is very interesting. I'm curious. Maybe it's all these deals that they're making with sriracha, and is this like a Fruit Ninja or something? This is Fruit Ninja's products. So I'm curious if it's like their wholesale model is the thing that's doing it for them. Is this how the box comes? Because it said here, I saw this creative packaging. I'm curious how it comes in the box.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, everything's themed.
Job that it comes in these like.
It's very cute.
It comes in a pack of fries. That's cute. So like, there's a lot of opportunity in here. They obviously already have these deals. Like, you couldn't put Fruit Loops on a pair of boxers if you didn't have some deal already with a pretty recognizable brand. I feel like they should be doing more UGC, because I feel like we talk about this a lot with these sort of brands. Like,
because they're leveraging like known logos, right? So,
but this is like a random guy who he's got a much larger following than the actual brand, but he's showcasing the boxers. And so I feel like there's an opportunity here to showcase the boxers with people with much larger followings than them, right? I don't know why I just hearted this one, but here we go. So I feel like their ads should be people that are just it could be anyone. Like, it doesn't even, like, this is the same guy we just saw in the last video. It seems like he already has a partnership with them. Unless is this the guy that owns the brand? I don't know. He seems to be posting quite a lot of himself in boxers. So who knows? Is he the owner of this brand? No, it doesn't look like he is.
The fitness model.
So it seems like they have already relationships with this guy. Like, he's is he? No, I don't know if this is the brand or not, but like, he already is doing this sort of thing. Crazy. Here's the logo. Why not use his image? Like, if you already have they already clearly have a deal with this guy. He's wearing quite a lot of this thing. So this is, to me, the way to leverage this is just people wearing the product. They also have, I think they also have shirts. Did I just imagine that? Is it just briefs?
Looks like it's just looks like it's just briefs.
I thought that they had a matching thing. So that's number one, is, to me, they should be leveraging content with regular people in it versus just what they have. This is not their page anymore. Versus what they have, which is mostly like just product images. And I feel like they have a better opportunity. Now, what I want to talk about is, on their homepage, they have a thing, which is a mystery pack, right? I think they should be there were socks. Okay, so there are socks that I didn't imagine, but I feel like there's a huge opportunity for them, for people that want to get a monthly subscription to boxers. And I think already there's a monthly sock subscription. I even think Hank Green has a monthly sock subscription, if I remember correctly. I'm just trying. I think this is
Sock Club. Look at these.
Hank Green. I just want it because I think Good Store. This is Hank Green's sock subscription. Okay, and the way that it works is you pay money. There is a charitable aspect to it, but I just want to switch to dollars so that everyone can be speaking the same dollars language here. So they're charging. What's the price? One. It doesn't even tell me the price. $14. They're charging $14 a month to get
one pair,
a different pair every month of something. You just choose your size. It says style if you want ankle or crew, and they're going to get a surprise one in the mail every month. So they should work. I think we even talked about this company before. It's called Stay.ai, and what they do is they leverage all of those opportunities within the subscription program. And so you could choose how often you get, how many you get, the styles that you want. And so you could basically say, for socks, they keep it very simple. It's either crew or ankle size. That's it. That's all you're choosing for socks.
Boxers can be the exact same thing.
But what I'm saying is that maybe they want anime, maybe they want cartoons, maybe they want licensing, maybe they want, so they could literally have an entire section in the back. And after you subscribe, to be able to log in. So you could choose, I just want a random pair of boxers. I don't really care. You're going to pay some monthly fee, slightly less, and call it $9 a month or something, because it's a random pair and it's whatever they sell. Allow them to come in and literally say, I only want this type of boxer. I want only men's or women's. I want only licensing and no
only food related, only food, right?
They just have like this crazy thing in the back end where they can choose exactly the type they want, how often it's sent, once a month, every other month, twice a month, and they can choose however often they want.
And then it's also a lower ticket, right? So they're oning spending $15, let's say,
right?
And so every month they're spending $15.
With this tool, which I'm now a partner with, because I had a pretty good call. We speak about this company quite often, aftersell.com. And so what I really like is their post-purchase upsell. They have a bunch of other tools that they use. Their post-purchase upsell looks like this. So you're already on the thank you page after the person's already submitted the purchase. And on there, they have an upsell. We talk about this a lot. But what I found about when I was speaking to them is that they actually have an upsell to recurring monthly subscriptions. So what happens is they actually say, it says on the button, it says, would you like a refund of $3? Because you're getting the subscription price instead of getting the full price. So imagine a person just came and they clicked on the SpongeBob and they added this product to cart for $19 and they put in their credit card for $19.95. They paid the shipping. And then on the thank you page, it says, would you like $6 refund right now. Well, who would want a refund, right? And then when you click it, a pop-up comes up and says, we would just like you to acknowledge that you're signing up for a monthly subscription. You have to check the checkbox. Like, for sure, it's asking the question. It's not just like, scarily adding a bunch of people to monthly subscriptions. But the point is that at that moment, when the person's already charged a credit card, to then say, do you want a $3 refund? That already is a very interesting model to get people to sign up to subscriptions. In my mind, it's like a really great way. Even if you don't do it, which I think you should, have a subscription somewhere. Like, I'm shocked that I haven't found, like, yeah, it lets you buy a random pack of 3 for whatever the price is. $19, which is super cheap. To now get that more and more of those people over to a monthly subscription, whether it's socks, whether it's Boxers, and they have that option, or it's a mix, and just say and allow that on the subscription backend to send them an email of a full walkthrough of exactly how to set it up for themselves, how often they want it, and then if ever they want to unsubscribe, they get an email, hey, instead of unsubscribing, do you want to lower the number of times you get it? And the whole point of this is just to get people to go from buying one pair of 1995 boxers with $5 shipping, not even 15. So we're spending less than $20. So all of a sudden they're becoming a recurring person, paying $70, $80 a year from this recurring method. To me, there's a much smarter way to do what they're trying to do. It makes sense now to run Facebook ads at scale because they're going to make more than $30 per sale. And they're actively pushing more and more users towards recurring purchases by having both a subscription backend and an upsell after purchase of people to get a refund on their purchase and switch over to a subscription. So that to me is the no-brainer opportunity here. We spoke about leveraging other creators that are already wearing their product, use more UGC, use these tools that we've already spoken about. And I think that they have a ton of opportunity to scale and sell a lot more crazy boxers.
I agree with that. And I'll add one last thing. You have to remember the mindset of the person buying these products. This is not a need product. It's a want product. This is, I like Garfield, I like Fruit Loops, whatever. I'm just buying, I probably have a full drawer of boxers that are probably fine. But when in Rome, let's do something because I like it, right? And so, and it makes it a lot easier to subscribe to something like that. It's a hobby feature. All right, let's go into the next one.
So let's switch gears from underwear
to
outerwear. And so now this is a totally different sort of business. They're selling watches, sunglasses, and suits. Now what's interesting is on their homepage, they have this nice, beautiful picture of like video carousel of a suit. But then the first thing they sell is these watches. And then only after you scroll all the way down, I'm pretty far down the website now, like more than halfway down, is the first time they're actually introducing the thing that they sell, which is suits.
Their moneymaker, yeah.
Well, actually, it looks like I'm wrong. It looks to me like they're an eyeglass store that happens to sell suits.
Wild.
Am I right? It's optical.
It's a little unclear, right? They're a suit store. They have to be.
So I'm going to scroll up, and I'm going to go over to their shop. So it says here, custom suits, watches, eyewear, underwear. They also sell underwear, cologne. And so when you shop all, the shop all feature is suits. They're selling suits. I want to do bestseller because I'm curious. No, it's suits. It happens to be they have watches on here, but the suits are their best-selling product. This Bostonian $1,400 suit is the suit that's is the moneymaker for them. And I assume they're making a lot more money from the suit than they are from the $150 watches. So let's jump over to their Instagram. They have a nice following, almost 300,000 followers. Curious what their Instagram, their video views are. Not so many views. Most of these are pretty low numbers. But if I jump over to tag, let's see what's there. Interesting. They have someone tagging them in their videos. They're being tagged among a lot of other brands. I'm actually curious if it's the watch or the suit. I don't even know what is being tagged in this video. But they have plenty of people wearing their products. This is their suit, right? And so they have a nice following, but most of their images that they're posting, almost all of their images, feel just like studio image. Like here's one. Did they tag this person? No, they didn't even tag these people. So they have a handful of lifestyle images and videos. Here's for their glasses company. But like overall, they have a very high average cart. So, and also to me, I believe that there's nice profit margins in a lot of these things. So even if they, as opposed to like a jewelry company, which we talk a lot about jewelry, you need like a 10 times return just to break even on your Rolexes. When you're selling watches that you make on your own, you don't need more than like a 3, 4, 5 times return on ad spend to really like have a pretty good return on ad spend. The question is, who's paying $1,200 for a suit? And
Online.
What are the needs
Online.
has? Correct. What are the needs the person has that they're prepared to spend for? Well, it actually looks like not. It looks like they're not. It looks like they are booking. They are
There's a little peep
booking.
over there. See that?
I saw that Jew in there. So where is the physical location? Does it tell me where I'm scheduling? Oh, it's virtual.
Virtual. Interesting.
Virtual. So anyone can have. So they have meetings. So I'm curious. Do they have a face?
I like this. I like this a lot.
Is there a thing?
They probably send you like a thing, like a tape measure in the mail or something, right?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
I've actually heard of it. I actually spoke with a brand a couple of months ago about they do virtual fittings. But yes, so they should be running ads for these fittings. Can you imagine someone's about to spend $1,200 on a suit? You could have a whole team of salespeople taking phone calls all day. I saw they were taking phone calls on Sunday. I could literally be on a phone call in 4 hours. Sunday. This is Monday. Sorry, I'm wrong. This is Monday. Monday through Friday, they're taking phone calls. They're available from, what number is this? 6 is 11 a.m. till 11 a.m. It's probably Pacific time. That's probably where they're located. And so I would just run ads. First of all, anyone visiting any of the suit pages, for sure to me, is someone that if they didn't buy, which they can't, right? Like literally run ads to everyone that visited the product pages for suits and then didn't schedule a meeting. That to me is a no-brainer person that they should be running ads to. And the return on ad spend would be enormous because you're literally just getting more and more people on phone calls to make sure that you sell the products. So that is number one. Number two is you got to get more people, regular, everyday people wearing the products.
And tagging.
I'm curious, like, to get someone for their suit might be doable, but to get someone to do it for their watch, to me, is a little bit more difficult, or their glasses. Like, I feel like if they have 3 separate brands, they might almost need 3 separate pages. Like, it's almost like a little complicated because on the homepage, which is suits, they have on the bottom a separate page for optical, but it's not. It's really just a landing page. Is this also going to schedule people to do? This is also a scheduling thing.
But you have to go to a physical
What's
store,
happening
though.
here is being done virtually or physically. They need to get their glasses, and I'm just curious if I can get back. It looks like something's frozen here. Are you frozen?
I'm not frozen.
Okay, good.
Just Joseph Abboud.
Yeah. And so now when I go to this page, I don't know why it keeps freezing specifically on this page.
So it's not even an e-commerce play.
It's sending people elsewhere. So they're sending traffic to this site, and then they need someone to like go and get glasses.
I mean, so clearly it's a waste of time to send traffic to the eyewear from a Facebook ads perspective.
I'm saying they sell sunglasses. They're selling $40.
Sunglasses you could sell. I don't need a prescription. Meaning, I'm imagining from an ad to conversion perspective. I'm sending people from an ad for a beautiful
suit.
suit.
Section are sunglasses. Do you see that?
Right.
Let's see if it lets me click. So it doesn't let you buy. It keeps freezing on me whenever I get to this page.
Probably it's loading some map and it's trying to geotag you.
It is not happy. So just interesting, like half their products, their entire glasses line is not even available on here. So to me, even if they do nothing but leverage their ads to just recoup users that came and left without
Nice.
purchasing, like at the
Nice.
end of the day, the average e-com store has a conversion rate less than 5%. If you're above 3, you're already like celebrating amazing, I'm doing so great and fantastic. Unless you're like selling a $5 product. The average conversion rate on a site is less than 5%. That means that 95% of the people that somehow manage to get to your page, they're prepared to spend, meaning like they're coming here to check out suits and glasses, and these are expensive products. You want to make sure you're squeezing as much as possible out of
Yeah.
those people. Like, I'm curious if they have like retention.com on here that's able to grab anyone that visits the page to just send an ad. Like, what did I do? I went to this page, I added the product to cart, and I leave without actually abandoning. I didn't give them my email address, right? It's possible with retention.com at this stage to grab that user's email address and send them an email, come back and buy. And I see this all the time. I see this done on Twillery. I see this done on True Classic Tees. I see this done on a ton of websites. This is a high ticket product. You want to make sure you're getting as many people as possible who are coming to the site to buy something, or at least have a conversation, move them through the funnel. And so to me, running ads to the warm targeting is an absolute no-brainer. They have a very nice size Instagram. I didn't even check on their Facebook at all. Another 100,000 people on their Facebook. So we're talking about 400,000 followers between Instagram and Facebook, plus all the website visitors, plus all their previous purchasers, plus all their video views. They're sitting on a really nice size warm audience. If only they started at $50 a month, just bringing people back that abandoned cart, people that tried to schedule an eye doctor that didn't, people that tried to schedule a custom suit that didn't. To me, already there's money to be spent here. And then once you have everything working, to do lookalike audiences, to do people that are newly engaged. You could target men newly engaged that are looking for wedding suits.
Nice.
People that have a friend that recently got engaged for the best man. These are all opportunities for targeting to scale out the ad spend. There's plenty of room for growth. There's plenty of room for average order value. And I think if they change up their content a little bit, they use some of these tools, they could be getting a really nice growth in sales with their Facebook ads.
Sweet. All right, the next brand, let's check that bad boy out. They are called
Karl
Kani. I think it's gonna be similar vibes in the sense that you have a individual kind of.
I really like this brand because I actually follow this guy on TikTok, and he just wears clothes like this, and so he has these things like dress up wearing, only clothes more than $1,000 or something like that. Like these like really clothes that really stand out. Now, what I want to do, just a quick experiment with you, because I did this right before our phone call. I want you to look at their Facebook page. Okay, their Facebook page is 35,000 followers, and the pictures are just great pictures. Like almost like looks like they're in the studio. Looks nice, right? Like you see what the vibe is you're getting when you're here on their Facebook, right? You saw it. Now I want to jump to their Instagram. What?
Feels very different.
So different. It feels so different. And like a blurry video. Now I imagine this is a reference to some older video. Like this is an old video. I think that these rappers are already, hip hop singers are already wearing their products from all these years ago. But
that's cool.
This is 1993, and I assume he's wearing their product. So I find it really interesting that they just decided to go in such a different direction with how they're using their Instagram and how they're using their Facebook.
It's not often that you see such a glaring difference.
Such a big difference between these two. And their Instagram has an enormous following, right? And their videos get 200,000 video views, 40,000 video views, 30,000 video views. Like they get these really high, video view counts, and their products stand out, right? Like you come to their product pages and it's like, that's a statement piece. This is an expensive jacket. So I want to Again, I always try to switch to dollars. It doesn't look to me like there's a button to press here to switch to dollars so easily. But like to send someone to this page, so we've been to a lot of homepages. This homepage has a lot of engaging content. I want to switch if we can see for a second the
But no
mobile
products.
version.
Same thing, no products like we always see.
But I feel like this is not what it typically Oh, it is. No, it is loading the. This is so
Carousel of pictures.
It's a very engaging homepage. I wonder if, as you're saying, adding some
Where's
product,
the shop now on each one of those products?
well,
I mean,
not
that's
clickable.
that's like a no-brainer to me, right?
It's a catalog.
Right.
Nothing's happening. Nothing clicks on the
Nothing
product.
clicks.
Nothing clicks. But it happens to be, as opposed to most homepages, which aren't so engaging. Like remember we did that post. I'm not going to throw any shade on any specific company, but it was just like a guy standing on a rock.
Yeah, I remember. Yes.
And it's just like, what is happening? What am I looking at here? And just like these images are engaging. Like
this is a
something's going on.
fashion-forward brand,
right?
100%.
Something cool is happening here. Like I want to be this guy, right? I want to be.
But
this
where's
guy.
the shop now? Like
There's
one
a
shop
little
now.
shop
Four
now
scrolls down. It's a scroll four times.
And so for sure, they should leverage this homepage somehow to sort of fit in. It happens that it looks really nice.
Yeah.
I'm sort of torn because it's like, okay, it looks really nice, but at the same time, like how much money, maybe you don't need so much, meaning I wonder specifically for this brand, because so remember we saw before $60, they're $200 average carts. Free shipping on $200. So that means like this product's over $2,000. Like this product's like $1,500. This product's almost $200. Right now the exchange rate's 3.6. So like these are expensive. This is a shirt for $150. This is a pair of pants for $150. So I almost feel like if you know this brand, you're coming here, you're seeing this product,
you're putting in the effort.
Like this is the one company where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be actively selling on the homepage. Maybe because I'm just like this experience that you get. This is the brand to shop at to fit into this lifestyle. Period. Like you get that from these organic posts, and it happens to be these photo album posts like this. So this guy Nas has a huge following, and this is from 2022. They actually don't post that often on their Instagram, on their Facebook. And now that I'm looking, it's maybe that they haven't posted since March on their Facebook. Their last post on Instagram was 5 days, so they're much more active on their Facebook, their Instagram. Nas has,
which is also kind of crazy because they have 100,000 followers on Facebook. Right. It's clearly not a dead channel
on here. These posts, this is actually not their posts, but these posts can be turned into ads. And I've run ads. These photo album posts do really well because they don't look like
an ad.
They fit really well onto the feed. And to me, all you have to do is add a link in here to go to to send them either to the collection page. I think that this is a really great page to send people to from there. Turning these photo album. Now, obviously, if this is the shoot from 2 years ago, like it's not so relevant. I'm not sure that they're selling these products on the site anymore. It looks to me like this is those are an older collection, but they should be bringing back these, especially when they have people with such large followings posting about their stuff. They obviously have to have their permission to use them in ads. Like this is a great post, and to send people, like it says their brand name on this picture. So they have iconic people wearing the product to leverage. When we talked about this just last week with Nora Smith, that she posts about this company regularly. Same thing, like these big famous people are posting regularly about the product. So now to come in and leverage these images exactly like they are, photo album ads. If I were to now go and do the same thing with, their products sold at an art auction. That's crazy. So I'm saying like they have the nostalgia, they have the look. Kobe Bryant was wearing their product in their sweatshirt. So like They have content to leverage. They've been doing this for a long time. I'm curious if beyond the current collection, if they have like older products. Do you remember that store we were on where they were selling they were also the wholesale seller of the product? Remember that?
Yes. I remember. I can't remember
So I
what the
wonder
brand
if they
was.
can start. I mean, it would be a whole separate business model
Right.
to sell the older products, the vintage Kani
Cool. Nice.
on the store, used even, and start a separate entity that just, resells all their returned products that they can't resell as new anyways. Something like that. They're sitting on all these products that are still valuable. And
Sure. Listen, 90s is making a comeback right now, so.
yeah. I mean, look at these videos.
That's Tupac, right? Like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know if that is, but
that looks like Buddha.
Similar but different.
This is just like their launch. I'm just trying to see if I can find like these are famous rappers.
Yeah.
Right? Wearing the brand, and just to have available, I don't know if people are buying, those specific products, but just to send people back. This is a Kobe bot. This is actually I'm not trying to remember what's it called? Michael Jordan's number, but I'm not sure what the number stands for here on there, because he didn't wear black.
Never.
Like, just getting traffic to the site, even just leveraging, like, they've been around for that long. Does it say they were established in 1989? That's me.
Yeah, it's a long time.
So they could leverage all of this content from people that wore them in the last 35 years of them being around, and they have photo shoots with well-known people, right?
It's just an easy opportunity here.
This product is the one we were just on.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the product right here, and this is someone from 1992 wearing the same product.
Brilliant.
Like, you could run this this exact thing as an ad, sending people directly to the page we were just on, selling
Karl
those.
Kani leather jacket.
And one sale is $250. This is more. This product's like over $1,000. So they have the content, they have the influencers, they have the brand name. If that's what these companies, these people have been around for a long time.
All right.
They sold at an actual art auction. So to me, they should be sending a ton of traffic with Instagram ads. They're sitting on almost 1 million followers, 900,000 followers. To me, a big opportunity.
Love it. Okay, the final brand that I sent your way, Israel. This is kind of a brand that's actually doing a lot of things right, in my opinion. And I want to know, just your opinion. I want you to share with our audience why you think they're doing everything right. I mean, they're running 160 ads, so clearly
they're running it. So they're in it. They're running
They're in it.
So let's open their Instagram and their Facebook. Already, I was actually scrolling through their Instagram, and I run ads for quite a few backpack brands. And so one of the things, backpacks and bags, people want to see how much stuff fits into the bag. So I saw this woman's video. It's a little long, so I'm not sure we're going to sit in and watch the whole thing. But the whole point is you're wearing pants. You want to be able to fit a lot of stuff in your pants. Like, how much stuff can you fit in your pants? And it's like, okay, I can fit this in my pants. Can you fit a candle in the pants? Oh yeah, I can fit a candle in the pants. And then it just starts getting a little out of hand, if you will. Can you fit this plant in your pants? And then she does. She fits the plant in the pants. So it's a funny video. I'm surprised it only got 72 likes on it. But they have this really great variety of product from
stretch pants.
So it's like cargo pants. 2, it's athletic wear. Happens to be there's a really nice pop-up. Like, most people use those little square pop-ups in the middle. It fills the whole screen. It's engaging.
That's Salvador Dali. Look at that Salvador Dali print. Did you notice that?
I didn't even notice it. I got to go back and find it later. I'm going to easily find it. So now the last brand we were just talking about, not the last one, the first brand we were talking about, they didn't have easily sortable categories. And look how easy it is to find in here. Colorful, animals, skulls, solids, Christmas. it puts it all into these nice categories, easy to find.
Do you think you would have been happier to see food, movies, like in that Boxer one? Would you have rather seen food, movies?
I think so. I mean, it depends it depends what the cut like TV shows, movies, and then have one for like. I think it makes a lot more sense to organize it in this way than to organize it like licensed. Who cares? Like, meaning like it, to the average consumer, a licensed deal to them doesn't, like, do NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, do Kellogg's, do food versus TV versus sports, and organize it in that way. Like, I don't know that people care so much that it's licensed versus themed or something. Versus here, where they organize it in a nice way, colorful. And now this is the colorful product. So now they have the nice pop-up. I'm just curious what the product page looks like. Okay, so you could choose how you want the product to sit. And now do they do it pop up? There's a pop-up. Get me one more thing. No thanks. What do they do now? More pop-up. Right. This is doing it right. This is what we want. You want to add another you can want to add one in here. Here's the best-selling products right in here. Push to get a free gift. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot more. I wasn't expecting to spend so much on leggings. Did they do the same thing on another pop-up? I feel like this is a bit. I'm almost overwhelmed a little bit. That's a lot of pop-ups.
That's sure, 4 pop-ups before checkout.
I'm sure they're getting their money's worth on those 4 pop-ups. Okay, you want to see? We keep talking about people doing this. They did it. They did exactly what we said. They had 5 pop-ups, and not only that, if you notice, every one of those pop-ups were in the leggings category. They didn't sell you a top there. They saw you were interested in leggings. They showed you a bunch of different leggings. So we see here that all of the upsells were in the same category, which is nice, because if someone's looking to buy leggings and they know like they're going to buy other leggings, great, get them to buy other leggings. And that's probably why they have such a high free gift at that price, because they probably do get people to buy. You notice they had a lot of upsells in there. So now let's jump into their Instagram. They have 200,000 followers. It's not an enormous following, but it's a really nice size following. And just like we talked about in the last, they have a mix of just image, in studio images versus a lifestyle, like a fun, video, just life, whatever, someone in a gym. I think it's also important. Like, you're buying leggings, you want to know, like, are they see-through if I do a squat, like stuff like that. And even videos like this that are just fun, how many things fit into them, a try on. I wouldn't be surprised if in the tagged, we see people do try-ons. I used to work for a very large swimwear brand, and a ton of people were going to try on a bunch of the clothes. Like, they bought like 5 or 6, and they were just going to show in a video people trying on different products. So it happens to be most of them are not. Like, I'm surprised that most of them are just the person just wearing the one. But these should all be ads. So again, that same client, we used to do UGC Thursdays. Every Thursday they would run ads showcasing people, and they would make sure to use our tag. I'm curious if there's some tagged thing in here, or if they're just tagging the brand. CVG Army, and that's the name of their brand, CVG. And now they have all these people posting about them, and they could use this hashtag. I'm curious if they themselves use the tag. This is their Instagram.
That's their tag, yeah.
Are they using the hashtag? No.
No,
they're not. They're not using their own hashtag. So to me, like, this is a missed opportunity. They even have a second. Do you know they have a second page?
No, I did not.
Another 20,000 followers.
Called CVG Army? What is it?
This one's called CVG Fitness, and it's all just the fitness products. And it's even a lot of the same content as the larger, varied brand.
Weird.
So they're posting a really nice mix of products, like of imagery. Some of them are funny, like this. It's a video. I'm not sure why it didn't play. When they show up to the campfire wearing the same outfit, it's a funny one. So They have like funny, they have lifestyle, they have influencer, they have different body sizes. They showcase all their different, like, they're doing a ton right. Many of the things we spoke about, they're doing. They have upsells, they have incentives to buy gifts in the cart that you get a free gift at a certain dollar amount. They have They're posting regularly. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So they're posting almost every day, if not more than once a day on their Instagram. They have other people tagging them that they for sure should be leveraging, and they might actually be leveraging. I didn't even get to see what their ads are that they're running here. Let's look at their ads. For the first time in a long time, we actually get to look that they're running ads. They've been around for a long time, since 2013. They're over a 10-year-old brand. And so let's jump into their ad account and see just what types of ads they're running in here. So they just launched ads yesterday. That's how in it they are. And this is, did I just see this video? I just saw this video on Instagram, like my own Instagram, like in the Discover feed, this video. I didn't even know that they were wearing this product. So they have a mix of video, of like different types of products, plus these other totally different layout. We saw a lot of these on the what's it called? We saw this on the Amazon sellers to showcase different products in the thing. And then they have ones with sales. They have just a slideshow ads. They have they have a really nice variety of ad, video, image. I haven't yet seen any carousel ads, which I just think they should just do, because they should turn one of these slideshows that they had into just a swipe. Like, why don't I see like a DPA ad in here? It might be just I'm missing it because they have just so many ads. And also those comical, funny videos, I feel like those also should be ads. This is great. UGC content. They as you said, they are doing a lot right in here. I think adding a couple of carousels, I think leveraging more UGC from those organic posts also make a lot of sense to do. I don't have any real critiques in here. I think that, as you said, they're doing a nice job. They're actively uploading content often.
Find these so that for our audience, like people can take, here's a good playbook of how to do things right. And there's a lot of actionable insights here and accessible things that you could do to change, right?
And we also want them to know that they're like showcase the product in the real environment that they're going to use the product in, right? Like this is exactly what this brand is for, is going to the gym, going on hikes, going on a run. This is exactly the sort of content we're looking for, so that the person sees the video, sees the image, and immediately goes, this is my game, my CVG army,
Nice.
And I don't really have anything negative to say. I hope that they do super well and make a ton of money using Facebook ads, as you should be as well. If you're looking to run Facebook ads, we should chat.
All right. That concludes today's pod. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Hope you learned a lot, as always. And remember, if you want to make money, if you want to make real money, you know exactly where you got to go.
Real man.
Thank you all.
No quiche for lunch.
What? What's that?
There used to be a commercial that was like these dinners that was like man dinner. I don't remember what it was called, the company.
No,
and it's like, what do you have for dinner? I had ribs and potato salad. And what do you have? I had a quiche. And then like the wind blows and the guy falls over.
I like that. Now I'm going to go look it up. And that is how we're going to end. Look up the no quiche commercial. Goodbye.
Goodbye.